friends, this is the Miss Wolfie from our Half Acre Homestead, and today we're going to make raisin oat bread. What you're going to need for this is 3 to 4 cups of flour, a cup of large flake oatmeal, a half a cup of brown sugar, a cup of raisins, which I've put in hot water to plump. I'll be draining those. Your yeast, a cup of milk or 2 cups of milk with a 1/4 pound of butter melted in. You just want it warm. So we're going to take the heat off of that. And you have a cup of warm water to which I've added a little bit of brown sugar and about a tablespoon of yeast. I almost forgot the 2 fresh eggs and the cinnamon. Okay, we've started mixing our yeast water. We're going to add a little bit of flour. Let's get our eggs in there. And let's get our oatmeal in here. This is why I've said 2 to 3 or 3 to 4 cups of flour, because you really don't know once you've got your oatmeal in, because yeah, folks, I never ever measure. We'll dump our sugar in there. About a teaspoon of cinnamon. I like lots of cinnamon in my raisin bread. Scrape down the sides. So I'm going to say, folks, this is going to make probably 1 really long loaf or 2 short loaves. More flour. We still have to put our milk in. I have way too much milk and butter, so I'm going to say 1 cup of milk with the 1/4 pound of butter. And let's get the rest of our flour in there. And let it knead for 5 minutes. We're going to take out our dough. Add a shot of maybe a tablespoon of oil. We're going to drop it, and just completely coat our bread dough. Yeah, this is 2 loaves, folks. Okay, and into the oven with an oven light on, it goes to rise. Okay, my dough bowl fell over in the oven, and I just caught it in time. So now we're going to divide our dough onto our floured cloth here. Yeah, this is definitely going to make 2 loaves. Oops. Beautiful. Okay. And we'll shape them into loaves. Just like that. Pinch the ends down under, and I'm going to get the pans. I always just put parchment paper in my pans. Saves me having to clean them, and it saves the dough sticking. And don't tell me that I should wet the parchment and make it fit the pan. This is just as quick. For me, anyway. If it was a more difficult pan to line, then yes. Okay, so back these go into the oven with the oven light on and covered to rise for about 1 hour to 2 hours. And now that our bread is beautifully risen, it's going into a 375-degree oven for 35 minutes. Okay, our timer has gone off. Ooh la la. I wish you could smell this, folks. Now, because I like my bread soft crusted, I'm just going to lay the tea towel over them and let them rest until they cool down. Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to have some toasted with a cup of tea. Now you can add more raisins if you like. You can even add nuts, but I like mine fairly simple. This is the Miss Wolfie from our Half Acre Homestead saying nothing beats homemade raisin oat bread, especially when it's toasted with a hot cup of tea. Take care. God bless.